My friend, let me ask you a question I want you to really sit with. What if the reason your finances haven't changed isn't because you don't make enough money? What if it's because you don't have enough boundaries? What if the breakthrough you've been praying for, the peace you've been asking God for, the relief you keep hoping will magically show up? What if all of that is sitting on the other side of a word that you and I both struggle to say? That word is no. No to spending when you're emotionally tired. No to saying yes just to avoid conflict. No to habits that feel good in the moment but quietly cost you your future. And before we go any further, hear me clearly. No for now does not mean no forever. But if 2026 looks exactly like 2025, guess what? Nothing changes. Hello, my friend, my dear sister. I am Teresa Bartell, certified financial coach and certified YNAB coach. And welcome to Her Money with Reese. This is where Christian women learn how to manage the money God has entrusted to them with clarity, peace, and confidence. And today, I want to talk to you about something much deeper than budgets and numbers. I want to talk to you about, yes, boundaries. Boundaries are not punishment. They are protection. Many women hear the word boundary and immediately feel restriction. They think, I'm already doing without. I already feel behind. I already feel like I can't enjoy anything. But boundaries, they're not punishment. Boundaries are protection. Boundaries are how you decide that your future matters. So many women struggle financially, not because they're careless, but because they're generous without guardrails. You say yes because you feel guilty. You say yes because you don't want to disappoint anyone. You say yes because you're tired of explaining yourself. And none of these yeses feel dangerous in the moment, but over time, they quietly steal your peace. So let's figure out what the real cost of saying yes really is. Let's be honest. Every yes costs something. When you say yes to overspending, you're saying no to savings. When you say yes to convenience, you're saying no to preparation. When you say yes to others over and over again, you are saying no to yourself. And the hardest part is this. Most women don't even realize they're crossing their own boundaries because they've been taught that being a good woman means available, flexible, and guess what? Accommodating. But God did not call you to chaos. He called you to stewardship. Some boundaries are with people. Some of the hardest boundaries aren't with stores or subscriptions. They're with people, family, friends, adult children, church requests, social expectations. And this is where so many of us feel stuck. You love deeply, you care deeply, you want to help, but helping without wisdom becomes draining. You can love people and still say no. You can be kind and still protect your future. You can support without sacrificing your peace. Saying no does not make you selfish, it makes you wise. And wisdom always brings peace. Sometimes you have to have boundaries for yourself, with yourself. Now, let's talk about the boundary most women avoid, the boundary with yourself. This is where real transformation begins. You have to learn how to say no to emotional spending, like I deserve it, spending, avoiding the numbers because they make you uncomfortable, waiting for motivation instead of choosing discipline. Emotional spending doesn't come from greed, it comes from exhaustion, it comes from stress, it comes from feeling unseen, and it comes from carrying too much for too long. But spending to soothe your emotions only creates more pressure for you later. Discipline is direction, it's not deprivation. Let me reframe something for you. Discipline is not restriction, discipline is direction. Discipline says, this matters to me. My future matters. My peace matters. Every disciplined choice is a vote for the woman you are becoming. And freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want. It comes from choosing what aligns with where you're going. 2026 cannot look like 2025. My friend and my sweet dear sister, I want to say this gently but firmly. We cannot continue to do in 2026 what we did in 2025 and expect a different result. If you overspent last year, change requires boundaries. If you avoided your finances last year, peace requires engagement. If you carried everyone else last year, growth requires limits. God blesses stewardship, not chaos. And the moment you decide to draw the line, even a small one, something shifts. Your thinking becomes clearer. Your stress begins to ease. Your confidence starts to grow because boundaries create order and order creates peace. Start small, but start. You don't need to overhaul everything today. Start with one boundary, one area where you've been leaking money, energy, or your peace. Maybe it's eating out. Maybe it's helping financially when you shouldn't. Maybe it's ignoring your budget altogether. Pick one place and decide. Starting today, I'm doing something different. No for now doesn't mean no forever. It means you're choosing wisdom. Now, let me give you a word of encouragement here. You can do this. It's okay to say no to yourself. And when I want to give you a word of encouragement, I'm here to lead you and guide you to do better with your money. And so remember, we have to have boundaries. We have to say no. We've been taught, which I don't even know how it came about, that no is a bad word. But guess what? No is not a bad word. No is a difficult word. And how that came about, I don't know. But I'm here to encourage you. For 2026, set boundaries. And remember, saying no for now doesn't mean no forever. You are protecting your peace. You are protecting your financial future. You are building a legacy. And if you continue in 2026, what you did in 2025, your money is not going to grow, your peace is not going to come, and you're going to continue a cycle of living a life that you're not satisfied with when it comes to your finances. If we don't set boundaries now in January, we're going to get caught up in life and we're going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over again. So just remember, no for now doesn't mean no forever. It means you're choosing wisdom. And God expects us to be wise stewards over every penny that He places in our hands. So, to sum it up, create boundaries for yourself. There's an excellent book by Henry Cloud called Boundaries. It is not about finances, but you can apply it to every area of your life. And if you don't have a guardrail, if you don't have a boundary around yourself and around your life, it's going to continue to go the same way. I'm hoping 2026 will be the year for you that you make a difference in your finances, that you will set a boundary so that you can pay off your debt. You might skip that coffee every day that is costing you over $100 a month and apply it to your debt. So, sister, hear me when I say a boundary is not a restriction. It gives you permission to live your life and to manage your finances the way that you've chosen to do and manage your finances. I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I want to wish you a happy new year, and I hope that you will continue to watch me on YouTube or listen on the podcast. I will be back next week with more information and more tools to help you win with your money in 2026. God bless, and we'll see you soon.